Pass the mic to a killer, he get the slaying. I'm Kakarot, all of my bros is Super Saiyan. We stacking blocks, protect the basket, you in the playing. We at the Mecca, hit the game winning shot like I'm Jalen. Manifesting energies, praying for my enemies. Taking vacays in the keys, working on our synergy. Changing up my wardrobe, never my identity. Smoke until I got a... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the God Up Next podcast. I'm your host, Apollo Reed. Here with the Cuzzle Tune, my boy.
What's good?
How you doing? How you doing? I'm also here with the regular Joe. What's going on, my bro? How you doing, man?
Chilling.
Salute to you too, man. So we're amidst a 4-game
3 capital S's.
Yeah, salute. Right. Salute to J Boogie. Salute to J Boogie too, man. So yeah, man. We're in the midst of a 4-game winning streak. Thank God, you know what I mean, because it got real ugly for a little bit out there. And we're also 10-1 at home. You know what I mean? So talk to me, man. How y'all feeling throughout this little win streak that we got going on here? Tune, go ahead, Tune. You can go ahead.
I was gonna let Joe go. I was gonna say not everyone have hurt at once.
I didn't know who was going first.
I'll let my elders go first.
I mean, I feel good, bro. I feel good, man. I feel good. Yeah, man. I feel good, man. Actually playing a little bit of defense during this little win streak. So, I mean, the offense, regardless of all the discussions, was never really broken. It was the defense that really needed to kind of straighten up. And it has, I think we gone from like 20th to like 12th in defense during this little stretch. So it's good.
It shows. It absolutely shows. Tune, talk to me, man. How you been feeling throughout this little run that we got going on?
You know me, I feel good, but I like to celebrate the highs, and within the highs, I like to point out certain things, because if you can't do it in the highs, you ain't gonna be able to handle it within the lows. So, with that being said, Cat, it's my main issue. That's it.
Main issue.
This is my main issue.
Okay. Well, let's start there. Talk to me. How you feel about? Let's do it like this. Okay, let's go game by game. Right. First game of this 4-game winning streak was against Brooklyn. So a lot of us weren't too enamored with that victory, I guess, because it was just Brooklyn, right? These guys are still NBA players, but at the end of the day, that's a team we should have packed up. You know what I mean? So,
it's a business trip.
Yeah, it's a business trip. So understandably so. So against Brooklyn, I'll put the stats up here. This is how we look. We look like a pretty good team. We look like the juggernaut with the main two guys. Of course, Cat 37, 12, 14 and 20 that game. He looked like a monster.
Hey, cuz I don't want to admit this, but I'm just speaking for other folk. For the blind folks, we can't read that braille. That's like the
it's too
yeah, it's like the eye doctor, they be like, say that bottom row. It's that one.
It's small. I'm sure somebody could see it though. Like maybe if they're watching on like the 60 inch.
Yeah. You know what? You're right about that. You're right about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove that. So y'all don't be.
I mean, I would say leave it up. Somebody can see it.
Somebody
can't see it. I
can't see it.
I was struggling, but I want to say that because I don't want nobody coming at me.
There's somebody that was looking at that just now. You took it down.
Raul said I put my bifocals on. So clearly,
I was like this. I was like,
it's very difficult for a lot of people to see, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, my people. I thought after all of this time, people could actually see the writings on the wall, but I guess I was fooled.
Somebody can, Cat. That's all I'm saying. Somebody.
But they're like 30 years younger than us, and they ain't go through life yet, and their eyes work perfectly fine. We got trauma of,
You just need glasses. Don't try to, talk about.
Brother, I be waking up looking at. I'll be waking up looking at the clock like.
It's like,
Fuck that say.
Yo, we are dating ourselves really, really, really
Yeah.
bad here.
Yeah, you know, I used to look at the clock and jump up because you late.
yeah.
It take me like 15 seconds to know if I'm late or
Look,
not.
I know you'd be mad. Like I could have used it 15 seconds, man. Damn. That's funny. That's funny as hell.
Oh shit.
Look, Raul said no wonder why Joe always late for work. Oh.
Yo, Raul is on one tonight. Like
Shit.
always. That's
Why
my boy though.
he
That's
is
my
coming
boy.
for me though?
That's my boy.
Yeah,
I like
what's going on, Rob? No, I told you he said he had to put his bifocals on to see it. So, all right, you know, let me read it for you guys because you guys clearly can't see it. You know, let's just talk about Cat since we wanted topic of Cat during the Brooklyn game. He was 37. He had 37 points, 14 and 20 from the field, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line, 6 to 6 from the free throw line, and he had 12 rebounds and 3 assists, 2 blocks and a steal. Those two are the, you know, stats I don't want to see a little bit more from stat, which is good to see. But since we already on the topic of Cat and you brought him up, Toon, talk to me how you felt about Cat during the Brooklyn game in particular.
The Brooklyn game, the scoring is not the problem. Well, not always the problem. It's not the scoring. It's the defensive presence and then him staying in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Stay your ass in the paint and then work your way out.
Offensively, right?
Offensively, but defensively, bully somebody in the paint and grab a rebound. And I know you've been grabbing rebounds. So I'm not gonna sit there and say you haven't. I think he's been averaging like 8 or so, 9 or so. He's been getting like double-digit rebounds
Third in the
mostly every
league.
game. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not really but a lot of those be offensive rebounds, and a lot of those also be like, trailing rebounds where it's like bouncing off, and he's 7 feet. So it's like, but my thing is you should be banging paws in the paint and being more aggressive because you weigh more than most centers in the league nowadays. Let's just be real. It's not that many guys that have his body size like Cat. So that's my thing. And then the effort, when you got somebody like Mikal cursing you out, it's like,
that's bad,
bruh.
That's bad. I mean, he deserves it, but like for a guy,
he deserves it. He deserves it.
For a guy like Mikal to have to come out of character and yell at you multiple plays in the same game, you know what I mean? And it was visual. It was people.
Wasn't it OG last year?
It was OG last year.
OG last year,
and in the playoffs too. In the playoffs. Like it's always something with him defensively, and there's always a miscue, and the guys are calling him out on it, And
yeah, he's the most unserious defender I've ever seen, bro.
He truly
I know.
Listen,
I know in his brain.
The beginning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the beginning of the Bucks game. I don't know what he was doing at the beginning of that game, bro. Like he wasn't even trying at the beginning of that game,
bro.
I'm like, yo, bro, like you guard somebody, you just standing there.
Yeah, and
he tightened up a little bit later, but
like against the Bucks,
right?
He weighed more than Giannis. Well, Giannis he a different breed, but still,
yeah, but still, he needs to play more like what frustrates me with Cat is he doesn't always play like a big man. Like he plays like he's a wing.
A wing, yeah.
You know what I mean? And for you to be 7 feet, bro, like.
But hold on, can I just say something though?
Go ahead.
That's his game, though, bro. Like
I get that.
When I see this guy post up, especially when he posting up like opposing bigs, like it doesn't go well. So
no.
I'd rather him drag an
opposing
big to the elbow.
So this is my thing. I want Cat to create mismatches. That's it. Create the mismatch. So if you're gonna send a big at me, I'm taking your behind to the 3-point line. You want to send a wing at me?
I'm killing you in the paint. That's really you. They should have to pick their poison. It shouldn't be, hey, let's throw a wing on them all game, and then let's just see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, no, like this, you have to create a mismatch. So I'm not saying that he needs to take all these big men and centers to the paint and try to back them down because he doesn't have that kind of strength or finesse. Because sometimes it doesn't even have to be strength in the post. It's just knowing how to maneuver yourself. But that's not his game, like you said, especially versus a big who.
Yeah, but I think that so when they're putting a wing on him, it's not like all right. I think we gotta capture the full picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
When teams are putting a wing on them, it's not like they're just putting a wing on them and they're just leaving the wing. Like they're putting the wing on him so they can use the big as the double team.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, sometimes he's able to, take advantage of the mismatch when they put a wing on him. But a lot of the times, the whole design is that he can't take advantage of it because that big is always shady.
And shouldn't that be part of the play to draw the big and then hit? Somebody's open if
somebody's open if he's coming in.
I mean,
the double team,
he averaging a career high in assists.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So that's why he shouldn't be afraid to do that.
And
that's what I'm saying.
No, but
that's the biggest issue to me.
Go ahead.
You go, Joe. Oh, he had to take a sip. I'm sorry, I done pissed him off. Oh, damn.
He had to take a sip. I don't piss him off.
Yo, bro, trying to make me. He trying to make me choke, man.
Wow. Yo, that's
big
crazy.
pause on that.
I'm sorry.
What's going on, Xavier?
I'm sorry. What's good, Zay?
Yo,
I don't even know what I was saying.
Shit, I done forgot. Damn.
No sipping on that dirty water.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You was,
I forgot what I was saying. Yeah.
You were speaking regarding his game and all.
You talking about Cat still?
I think the biggest thing for him. Let's be honest. The biggest thing for him, right? The thing that's killing his entire game, and the reason why the numbers don't look like the numbers like we expect the numbers should look, is he's not making his threes, bro. And we've seen him with some wide open looks, and he's bricked them. Like he got to get the 3-ball going, and everything else will take care of itself.
Yeah, but don't you think getting in rhythm would be making shots down low so you can work your way out? Because once you hot. So it's like my thing is like I understand like that's his game. We all know that's his game, right? But if you work your way in the paint and involve, like the whole main goal is to win a chip, right? In order for you to win a chip, you have to evolve your game. So you can't just settle for what.
But ain't that what he been doing though?
No, he has. But what I'm saying, I want him to push it a little further. Like he said it himself. Like I said before, inside out, work inside then out. So therefore, you have to post up, and you don't have to necessarily do a hook shot. You can spin move and then do a fadeaway jumper like Mikal does. I'm pretty sure he got that in his bag. He just has to pull it out. Pause.
I give you that one. We agree on that one.
That was crazy.
Yeah, no, we agree on that one. We cool. I'm not going to use your that was a team pause. That was a team pause.
I appreciate that. See, that's all we need. Team effort.
You know what I mean? You just can't be throwing the flag, you know what I mean, for everything.
100%.
No. But that's all I gotta say about Cat. That's it. Other than that, I'm a
Cat should have. Yo, whatever just happened, it's on video. Cat shut him down, whatever he was talking about. He said, yo, I'm sick of this dude. Oh man. Anyway, so let's keep it moving.
Yo, where you go?
I don't know, bro. Into the abyss. Well, he'll be back. At some point. Anyway, let's I don't want to start the next topic without Tune here. Tune, what's up? There you go. Let's get him out of here.
I'm
There we go.
sorry. Cat called me. He said, "Stop talking shit about me."
I told you.
So
I
I
said,
said,
Cat,
I said, my bad.
It's cool. It's cool. I mean, Cat, thank you for keeping my man's in check. You know what I mean? Because he was wilding. He was wilding. Look, Raul said Cat reported to him. He definitely did, yo.
He said, "I just scored 37, and after all that, boop."
After all that.
My
All
bad.
right. So of course we beat Brooklyn as expected. Of course I can say Cat was the main catalyst to that win. He was, also a plus 25. Then we played Charlotte, right?
Wait, hold
Shout out
on.
to Nick Claxton.
Wait. One more before you move off of that Brooklyn game. One more.
Talk to me.
Mikal. That was your opportunity to go at your team that you wanted to leave. And you was like a church mouse. You scored a little bit, but you should have been lighting that whole Barclays Center up. Lighten it up.
No, that's not his game, though, man.
He was chilling, bro. Playing within the parameters of the offense.
Yeah, you got to be a dog. You got to have that killer mentality.
He was the third leading scorer. He had Cat and Brunson in front of him, bro.
Yeah, I would have told everybody clear out. I'm taking over.
He took 11 shots.
He should have been dunking on people, slapping people, cursing the crowd out. I'd have been doing the whole nine. I'd have been so out of character. So out of character.
First of all, seeing Mikal slapping somebody is crazy, bro. That's crazy. I just long ass arm just that would be hilarious. Yo, him and Kevin Durant got the craziest looking tentacles in the NBA, bro. Let me see. So my bad. Anyway, let's move on to the Charlotte game. Charlotte game was interesting in the first half. Second half wasn't much of a game. It
was all Knicks.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad. I think we won that game one. What was the score of that game? Hold on, I got it right here actually.
Wasn't it 116 and 94 or something like that?
No, 129.
Oh, 129. Okay.
129 to 101. Jesus Lord, that was crazy. What a game, right? I think they ended up sitting. Is this the game that they sat? No, they didn't sit him in this game. Melo. But this coach has been sitting Melo a lot, actually. I don't know what's going on with LaMelo. He's been
no, my man played. He was out there. He was out there proving exactly.
Yep.
What the hell?
He did off the easy to Brunson. I'd have slapped him for that. That looked malicious.
Hold on.
What happened?
Yeah. Give me a minute, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
Joe about to lay the pen pan down. Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Carter Knicks, man. It's just nothing like it. It's nothing like it, man. I promise you, it's nothing like it. Nothing like it. I'm gonna mute the mic for you. It's not letting me mute it. It's not letting me mute it.
I told you, God damn it, mother. You muted yourself. You're muted now. Oh Lord. I can't. There you go. Yo. Nope. Muted again. Almost. There you go. There you go. I was waiting for you. You got it. Say what'd you say? He mutes himself again. All right. I don't know what's going on with Joe's mic. There we go. There we go. Now I can hear you. Say it again. What you gonna say, Joe?
Nah, I said my door was open.
Your door was open.
Like I literally just looked.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And it's you sure ain't got no ghost in there? Somebody keep
Word, I'm
muting
about
your
to say
mic.
what.
What's going on? Yeah, they gonna call us the haunted Joe. The haunted Joe.
Oh man. Door open now. I'd have been walking around there with the strap, like, yo. And then I'd have been pissed off at my dog. Like, how the hell the door open and you ain't even let me know?
Some paranormal activity going on over there, bro. Why does your mic continue to be muted in the middle of a Yeah, I see. We keep talking about the ghost. Let's just keep talking about basketball. I think it goes away when we not talking about the ghost.
They gonna pop in the background like, hey guys.
Yo, anyway, so let's start it off. Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart's been balling. Well, he's been balling, bro. He's been killing. Actually, there is a little graphic. Shout out to New York basketball. The page on Twitter. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Why can't I find it? There we go. Josh Hart the last 4 games. 47 rebounds. This is total, by the way. 47 rebounds, 28 assists, and 11 steals. Since tracking, huh?
I'm sorry.
You can't see it?
No, I see it.
You can see it. Since tracking began in 1983, no Knick has done this. He's the first Knick that's ever done this in a 4-game stretch. And you know, he just keeps adding.
How the fuck they just be cherry picking this shit?
Who? Oh, like this information, the stats?
Like, it's the weirdest information.
It is the weirdest information, bro. It's just the weirdest information.
I love it though, but it's weird as hell.
Especially how they worded it too. But regardless, he's doing things that haven't been done, especially when he gets the minutes, you know. And I know to start the season, he wasn't getting minutes the way, or he wasn't. Of course, this is by opportunity because OG being out. But he wasn't playing the role that he really wanted to play early in the season, and you could kind of see he was kind of down. Like his demeanor was a little low. I mean, he still played well. He still was Josh, but you could tell he was a little bit off. But recently he's been getting that time, and he's been going crazy, like kind of like he was, you know, what was it, about a year and a half ago when, you know, he was just on a tear. He was just going crazy. But Joe, talk to me about Josh Hart, man. He's been averaging in the last 4 games, he's averaging 17 points, 11.7 rebounds, and 7 assists. How important is he to, you know, to this team even after OG comes back?
I mean, he's irreplaceable. Like, there's no whoever the Knicks hope to do this year, championship, NBA Finals, all of that. Like, it can't be done without number 3. Like, he's that important. I mean, and it's not even the scoring or anything like that, bro. It's just everything that this dude encapsulates as a ball player. I mean, he's not even like, he don't even really have, outside of rebounding, he doesn't really have an elite skill. But he just does a little bit of everything to help your team win games. And he does the shit that nobody else wants to do, which I think is most important. I still be worried though with the splint on his finger. Like, he's in there like trying to rip balls away from people. I don't know what the deal is exactly with the finger, but I always get concerned when I see him like with his hands, like just you know what I'm talking about. Bro.
Yeah, he's always getting into the mix. Like, I mean, it doesn't look good when you just look at it. You know what I mean? Like, just looking at his finger, it's like
he does a lot of pulling, and like I always be like afraid.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's sometimes when I'm watching him, it's like
I never see him come out looking like he's in pain, though.
Nah, he's never really. She doesn't show pain like that unless it's like obvious, like something that happened that's really like the back thing. You could tell he was in pain with that. But you know, he fights through everything. You know, that's the good thing about him. But when I look at that finger, bro, I'm like, yo, that drain is going due east, my guy. It's not even following the same direction as everything else.
He throwing up
Bro,
gang signs.
it's kind of like, yo, bro, like you gonna be good? You sure you're gonna be good? But I don't know, man. It's the fact that he's put that to the side and still coming out here and shooting really, really well. You know what I mean? I don't know how long he can keep this up, but the fact that he's shooting it, I don't really care. Like I said, I've always been a big proponent of you as Josh Hart taking the shot. Like, just take the shot. Don't just
Gotta take the shot, bro.
yeah, don't fall into the trap of, oh, they want me to shoot because I'm a miss. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, can I add though that I actually think that the shooting is real this year.
He's been working on it. He's really been he's been putting a lot of time in. He's been putting a lot of time in. So I believe it could be real, bro. It really could be real, especially if within this system he's expecting the pass back, and unlike in a Tom Thibodeau system where you expect the main guys to get most of those touches.
Yeah.
So in this system where everybody is getting a touch, you have to be ready to shoot, and I guess that's probably what Mike Brown was trying to get through his head. Like, yo, bro, if you're gonna play, you're gonna have to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's part of the.
And now I said that, yo, Cap, I said that, and now watch by February we're gonna be talking about what's wrong with.
Right? No, I mean,
I should have never even said I thought it was real.
But at the end of the day, it is like I said, I don't care about how many shots he's making right now. I'm just glad that he's taking them. That shouldn't change. You know what I'm saying? The percentage is gonna dip, it's gonna go up, it's gonna dip, it's gonna go up. You know what I mean? Depending on how we play. But as long as you're still taking those shots, when you become one of those guys where, like, I take it back to last year, maybe it was a year and a half ago when we played against the Lakers, and this is when Julius was out, actually. So Julius was still here. And they just left Josh open. Like, they just completely left him open and was like, beat us with Josh. And Josh wouldn't take the shot at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And every time he drove, like, somebody was at the rim for him. So, at this point, like, I don't care if you miss. I want you to take the shot, because at some point they're going to have to get out there, and then that creates an opening. Just like last night, there's a few times that he head faked at the three and guys jump. And what did he do? He dropped to the basket dunk. You know what I'm saying? So it's, it's just part of the psychological side of basketball. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to take the shot, everybody believes it, and you believe it too, that you're not going to take the shot. So, I mean, personally, I think that he's been making the strides off the court. But anyway, let me just get to the chat real quick. Xavier said, I'm with Tune. If I was Bridges, I would have lit up every one of those picks the Knicks traded to Brooklyn. Then at the end of the game, burn the BK Bridges jersey and 2/3 of the BK jersey.
Word. I'd have pulled it out my shorts, pause, and I'd have threw it on the floor and stomped on it.
Oh boy.
I'm talking about the jersey.
Got 2/3 of the BK cheerleader pregnant.
Oh,
He's
whoa,
tripping.
that's what he was
I didn't realize
say.
that's what he said at first. Yeah. You gotta really peep it.
That's
oh wow. I mean, I got a crazy mind, but I wouldn't even say that.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I rock with you. I'm with it.
But he said I'm with Tune. I'm with Tune. For sure though, bro. Like he if his mind is if it's me and I'm going back to my first, like, not first team, but like a team that I played on, and things didn't really go so well, I'm turning up when I go back over there. That's just if I'm able to. Some guys are like Jericho Sims. He's not really gonna get the chance to turn up. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, that's his situation. If I had the opportunity and I'm going back to a team that I took 11 shots that game. Those 11 shots, you're gonna feel every single shot, bro. Every single time I'm going to the basket, every time I'm hitting dudes with step backs, I'm doing spin threes. I'm watching mad Steph highlights before that game. I'm telling you, bro. Like, it'd have been a completely different game.
But my whole thing is like this, right? When Brunson came back and played against Dallas, I mean, Brunson get the ball all the time, but everyone
Yeah.
was trying to feed Brunson the ball because he's going against Dallas. When Cat go against Minnesota, we try to give Cat the ball so he can go at his old team. Why is nobody trying to give the ball to Mikal? You know what I'm saying? That's how you build camaraderie with your team. Like, yo, go out there and slap these
Mikal
mother.
had the ball, bro.
No,
Mikal
but I'm
is a
yo,
team player.
I would have punched him in the chest like, yo, if you don't go out there and do something, we starting to fight and I'm throwing you in the fire. And
Mikal will go sit down.
I don't want to fight. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
he's an ethical hooper, bro.
Yo, for real though, bro. Like, not to say that he's soft. I'm just saying he'd be like, all right, bro, if that's the brand of basketball you playing, I'm not playing. Like, he's like that. I can hear him saying that, bro. Like, straight
He's
up
an
and down.
ethical hooper.
Yeah, like he's gonna make. I've seen there's a bunch of plays where I see. I forgot what game it was. I think it was a game versus Orlando. I think it was the game versus Orlando. No, it was the game versus Dallas actually, where they're making these plays where Mikal's driving to the basket and he has just it's a floater, just floated, and now he's throwing it out to the wing, and it's a steal because they know that you're not gonna take the shot. Sometimes it works against him, and sometimes it works in his favor. But you have to do. I do agree that there have to be times where you take it upon yourself to say, listen, make or miss, I'm with this. Whatever happens, I'll go down with whatever happens here. You know what I'm saying? Make or miss. So, I agree with you there. I do think he needs to, like a little bit, just take it a little bit more serious. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes
he takes it serious.
he takes it serious, but I mean, not serious. Take more responsibility with the scoring sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, just take more responsibility with it because it just opens everything up for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I think but it does work. It still works for us. You know what I mean? I don't think it's the reason why we lose. So I don't think him changing it is really going to be the end all be all anyway.
And
But
you don't got to do it every game because, like we said, like we all know that's not his game. He's a
Right.
team guy. I love that. But those certain games against Brooklyn, against Phoenix, shoot, even against Philly, like, bro, you from there? Turn up, turn all the way up. Act so uncharacteristic, it's not even funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Cat, man. Sometimes, I mean, not Cat, Mikal. I call him Cal sometimes. That's why I get it confused. It's the thing about Mikal. He's really, like you said, like Joe said, he's an ethical player. He's really a team player. He truly, like last year when he was complaining about minutes, it wasn't because he was tired. It was because he wanted the guys on the bench to play. Like, he's the most selfless person I've ever seen play in the NBA, bro. So it's hard to get someone like that to be like, yo, go get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be like, somebody else is open, I'm gonna pass it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just his game. You know what I mean? Sometimes it works against him because people expect him to play like that. You know what I mean? It's easier to predict those kind of guys sometimes when they're not as aggressive offensively or scoring the basket as they are trying to get their teammates open. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it. But let me get your thoughts on Josh before we switch topics again. I was like I said, Josh, this within the 4-game stretch is averaging 17, 11.7, and 7 assists. Talk to me about how you feel about what Josh got going on right now, man.
I love Josh. Josh is one of my favorite players on the team right now. I love everything about his game. I love his hustle. I love his drive. I mean, it's gonna suck to see his numbers dip when OG comes back. Same thing with Miles, because Miles been turning up too. But I feel like certain tweaks have to be made in order to keep Josh in his rhythm. And the same thing goes for Josh, like you were saying, and like Joe was saying, shoot the ball, be more aggressive at shooting the ball, so you can catch the team unexpectedly. And if they know they can play you a certain way, you're predictable. and you don't want to be predictable. It don't matter what team you're going against.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's the thing about Josh this year. I think you got him going. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to go back to the bench when OG comes back. And how do you keep
Is
this
he?
I mean,
No, they're probably gonna
who's
move
starting? Is Deuce starting, or is it just Josh?
Josh and Deuce are starting now. So they're probably when OG come
So
back, they'll probably start Josh
if
over Deuce,
actually,
obviously,
you know
and
what?
Mitch will be on the bench.
Now that I think about it, Mitch has been on the bench to start these games, so
Mhm.
I think they might go back to that lineup of Josh, OG, Cat, Mikal, and Jalen. You know what I'm saying? I can see that happening. And then you got Mitch off the bench. You still got Yabusele at the 4 spot, who's
I
been
would start Deuce.
playing a little bit better.
Y'all already know that. I've been saying Deuce should be the starter.
Over who?
Josh.
Oh, I mean, yeah, in that sense, yes. But that's like when you said is he, I was like, yeah, he's going back to the bench. I don't know. I think for OG, yeah, it would make sense to push him to the bench. Like, you know what I mean? But does that
Do
make
we
a hit on his
trust?
more? Huh?
I'm sorry. Does it make a hit on what?
Does that hit like his morale? Like as he's been playing well as of recent. So
on Josh's morale?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
I like I said, he at this point, I think he understands what he has to do. He's still going to get a lot of minutes. I don't think him starting is really going to make a big difference because he's going to play with a lot of these lineups anyway.
Yeah, and it's not about how you start; it's about how you finish. So
right, exactly. So I think personally, at this point, he knows how to function in this system to where Mike Brown has to play him. Like he knows how important he is. So, because like even when OG was here, Josh still played a good amount of minutes. He still played in 30 minutes in a lot of those games. So I don't think much is gonna really change in terms of how many minutes he plays. I just think that the time he plays with the starters might change a little bit, but he might be the first guy in off the for an OG or Mikal or something like that. So
definitely,
it's pretty.
Also,
good.
you gotta give him his flowers. How he defended Giannis. Like Giannis is giving up what?
He was tremendous.
7, 8 inches, 9 inches. Pause on Josh, and he was holding his ground. No problems.
That game,
a little bit of problems, but he held his own.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Giannis was still 10, 14. He still had 30 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. He made him work for it.
Yeah, I mean, Giannis is Giannis. I mean, Giannis is
Yeah.
like, Space Jam. All you got to do is just stretch his arm from the 3-point line. It's going in the basket. So it's like,
right. And he's athletic on top of that. So it's the thing about him is it's hard for anybody to guard him. It's hard for Mitch to guard, especially on our team. Mitch, forget about it. If you're talking about Cat, you know what I'm saying? So
and he get every whistle too.
He gets every whistle because he knows how to attack.
He be traveling a lot though, but we're not talking about the Bucks. We just talking about the Knicks.
It's been known. It's hard.
Brought up Bucks podcast.
Right, the God of Bucks podcast. So what I mean, Josh definitely did his thing that game. He also had 19 points and 15 rebounds and 7 assists against Giannis. So shout out to him for that.
Yo, have y'all noticed that Josh been taking rebounds away from Mitch?
Yeah,
Mitch rebounds went down.
His rebounds went down. But the thing is he still doesn't play a lot.
Shit, he had what? Well, he had 15 though in 17 minutes last night.
Last night, yes. Last night he had.
He's a monster. Last night.
15 minutes. Yep. Last night he had 15 rebounds in 17 minutes. 7 of those offensive.
It's ridiculous.
Hold up, 1 second.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna go check you guys, son.
Oh my, take care, take care, take care. I know how it gets. I know how it gets. So yeah, man. It's very, very special what this guy does. Let's talk about actually. Let's before Tune comes back. Let me see. Let's just get right into Jalen Brunson being the player of the week. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you know, you talk. Let's go through the games. First game, of course, versus the Brooklyn Nets. We talked about it earlier. He had 27 that game. It didn't really do too much passing. It was a lot of ISO that game. You know, because it's a pickup game. You know, just having fun, more exhibition. Him and Cat going crazy. 27 points versus the Brooklyn Nets. In the Charlotte Hornets, he had 33 points. He was 14 to 28 from the field. 3 assists, two rebounds that game. Versus the Bucks, I mean, he was just
Oh God,
a dog.
he cooks them, bro.
He was just a dog.
37 points and 21 on 21 shots.
On 21 shots, bro. 12 of 21 from the field, 4 6 from 3, 9
Cooked
10
them.
from the field line. 5 assists, 37 points, man.
Yeah, he be happy as hell when he see the Bucks on the schedule.
Yeah, he goes crazy every time he sees it, bro. It's wild. I don't know what got into them that game, but I feel like it's.
I don't know. I feel like he low key hate Doc or something, bro.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like that didn't happen much until a lot of the Bucks, you know, Giannis and Knicks rumors started to come out. I feel like he started to go crazy because even last year, I don't really.
Nah, but he been doing this though, bro.
But
he been doing this. Look back,
last
bro.
year the rumors were there too. Last year the rumors were there too.
I feel like this shit go back. To even when Drew was there. He was still cooking. It go back to year one, if you could. Go back to year one Brunson, bro, against the Bucks. Like he been torching this team. Like they hate to see him.
I don't know, but it wasn't at that point. It wasn't Doc. I think it was that other guy before Doc got the head coach.
It was Griffin.
Yeah, was it Dave Griffin or no?
Adrian.
So yeah, man, it's I don't know what it is. Maybe he just likes green. I don't know what it is, bro. It got to be something. Maybe we'll see tomorrow when he plays the Celtics if it's the green. I don't know. Like it's I don't know what it is about that team. It's different. It could just be Giannis because he's the only constant through all of those teams, right? Like I don't see anybody else on that team that was still there when he was cooking from beginning to end at this point, besides for Giannis. You know, I don't know. But you know, they seem to be pretty cool. But a lot of people on Twitter are saying that, you know, Giannis will be a Knick body by the end of the deadline and all of this stuff and stuff. I'm like, things have to be going really, really bad for them to make that for them.
Yeah, everybody needs to relax.
Yeah, like it's
like shit gotta be going poorly.
Like really, really bad. Like they gotta be making they gotta become sellers in order for Giannis to be here, especially before the trade deadline. Like that is
if Giannis is coming, it's gonna be in the off season, bro.
As a free agent, right. So we did you missed this point too. Brunson being a player of the week. Talk to me about Brunson this week, man.
Oh, Brunson is Brunson. You already know. There's nothing to really say about Brunson.
Yeah.
There's really nothing to say about Brunson. Brunson's gonna be Brunson.
Yeah.
Only thing about Brunson is like his there's nothing really to say about Brunson.
It's not much you can really say, huh? It's really not seriously though, but I'm not even making fun. There's really not much. It's at this point it's kind of normal. You know what I mean? To see what he does.
I will say it looked like the 3-point shooting is coming around now because got off to kind of a slow start, but starting to heat up.
Yeah.
So that's always a good sign.
The craziest thing that like really got me going crazy with Brunson is his footwork. His footwork is phenomenal. Like certain things that he does is like unbelievable that he does it at under 6'2".
Yeah.
It's
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 kind
it's
of scary.
crazy.
I
It's really
mean,
crazy.
it's it's so fundamental, and he's a lot faster. Mike Brown was saying he tricked me. He said I found out how he's a lot faster than when I thought he was. You know what I mean? Because the dude is quick. Like people think he's slow. I mean, he might not be De'Aaron Fox, but the dude he's still pretty. He's not a blur, but he's fast. Like the dude is
Yeah.
fast, bro. So especially for his change of
Yeah, like it's not
direction,
necessarily straight. It's not really straight line speed, but yeah,
yeah. Like and the thing about it is his change of direction into the speeds that he does it at
Hmm.
is so in control that it's hard for people to keep up with. Like he doesn't have to go 100 miles an hour. He can go a steady 75 and keep cutting and going 75. It's hard for people to cut and move going going at those speeds. You know what I'm saying? It's for him, it's just pivots and just drop steps and different moves that put you in the position where you have to guard him, and he puts a force field around himself. Like he's really
I
methodical
always
with
say
it,
that.
bro.
I always say that he play off beat. Like he shoot when you don't think he's gonna shoot.
Hmm.
Like he do
His first
everything
step.
just a little bit. He do everything just a little bit off from what most people do.
He's either
Like everything
faster or
is just a
slower.
little bit different.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, everything is either a little bit faster or a little bit slower than you expect it to be.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of when I watch him play, bro, it's kind of like the coach of the Raptors was saying, you can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. He plays at his own pace. This doesn't matter
Hmm.
what you do on defense. The only way you change his speed is if you throw two guys at him. That's it. Like that. And you can't do that all the time when you have this kind of team, because somebody else is gonna make a shot. So you gotta pick your poison. You really gonna double team Jalen Brunson all day? That's what makes him deadly. So at this point, everybody, the verdict's out on Jalen Brunson. Everybody knows who he is and how he plays. It's just no one's been able to really figure him out. Besides for certain
They
guys,
still can't stop it.
They
yeah,
still
certain
can't. Yeah.
certain guys make it, a little bit tough. Like certain guys love to see Jalen Brunson on their schedule. Like the Davion Mitchells, the Jalen Suggs, those guys. They love to see that competition. But to
Yeah,
even
so they
last
could
night.
beat the shit out of them.
Right, yeah, because that's how they play basketball. You know what I mean? It's not like they locking them up. They just being tough. You know what I
I'm gonna
mean?
say this: if Brunson had the height of Shea, he'd be averaging the same numbers that Shea be averaging.
Bro, there's a there's a lot of guys you could say that. Dude, if Allen Iverson was 6'4", bro, just 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", he'd have been an absolute terror to this basketball league. It'd have been a completely different thing we be talking about Allen Iverson in this league. So I mean, like him, Brunson, like if Brunson was like imagine Brunson 6'4", 6'5".
Mm, Forget about it.
That's a
Forget
Brandon.
about.
That's Brandon Roy, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically what you got right there. So I mean, I just think he's so in control at all times. And so he got Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Luca got it for the Western Conference. So shout out to those two for doing that this week.
Speaking of this week, what's up with
Shout out to
quickly
the
being
Dallas
weak and not
Mavericks.
and not
Right.
wait why shout out? Oh yeah, word, salute to them. But why quickly was afraid to guard
Yeah,
Brunson?
because I mean, they always put a big guy on Brunson, though. So I mean, they never. How often you see the opposing point guard guarding Jalen Brunson?
No, I get that, but it's
It's very
like
rare.
he said that he wanted to be a starting point guard in this league. and now it's your opportunity to go against the guy who quote unquote took your job, and you decided to go guard Deuce, looking scary.
I ain't gonna lie, but
I mean, I guess.
they
To me,
also
I
did.
just look at it like it's the same strategy that they employ every night against them.
Nah, but I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Also, they put Shed on them. Shed, however you say his name. The dude is he's a solid defender. He's
He is.
absolutely a better defender, on ball defender than I would say than Quickly.
Yeah, I
Especially
was gonna
for
say
a guy
that
like
too.
him.
Quickly is just like a okay on ball defender.
Right.
Quickly
Yeah.
shines off ball
Off
defensively.
ball team
So I
passing
mean, I
lane.
dared them. I would dare them to put Quickly on Jalen Brunson. I would love to see it as a Knicks fan. Like,
Yeah.
please,
They
all
should have been
day.
going at it, battling.
Like, I
You know
want
what
to
I'm
see that.
saying?
I mean, don't get me wrong. He
Let the cap, let the cap cook.
Quickly got on
To be
went on a
fair,
little
Jalen Brunson doesn't guard the opposing point guard most nights.
We not talking
If we
about
really
them.
like
We talk
want to go
about
there.
Quickly.
Okay, but I gotta call out my own point guard if that's the case, because
Nah, we
that
not calling
motherfucker,
out
he in the
Brunson. We
corner
don't do
guarding
that.
Grady.
We don't do that.
Hey, he in the
Brunson,
corner
he
guarding
off
Grady Dick.
limits.
Like, that's just the truth, bro.
Nah, but
Pause.
but this is my thing. This is my thing though. Like Quickly also at one point went on a little run. You know what I'm saying? And I think Jalen was guarding him a couple of times. I think he had like 2 or 3 threes. I think it
Yeah,
was like
but he was shooting like by the logo type thing. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
wasn't.
like
He,
he
he
wasn't like
wasn't.
pulling up on your face and crossing you.
Yeah, he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really doing much.
I don't
Brunson
know.
was really going at these guys with his footwork. You know what I'm saying? Doing the cha-cha
Quickly,
slide. You know what I'm saying?
Quickly was so and I kind of felt bad at some point because I'm like, damn, Quick. Like at one point he hit those shots and he started yelling at the crowd, and I'm like, Quick, you always do this way too early. You've always done it. Like it's notorious. You notoriously start yelling with the crowd and getting the crowd, and then we turn around and lose, and they'd be like, yo, chill out, bro. Like this is when the
Nah, I
game.
mean, he should get the crowd hype though. What's the point of getting the crowd hype after the game is over? Everybody going home.
No,
No. Sure. No, I'm saying, but he was talking trash. It was still down 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at that point, it's
and
like, yo,
he was in New York for how many years?
They
Like 4
was, they
years.
were.
Now, what if somebody went on the court and slapped him in his face? What would he have done? Nothing.
nah, Quickly's not that kind of guy anyway. Like he's he's really a nice guy.
Why we gotta go that route for?
We from New York.
Why? Why you gotta get smacked in the face?
Yo, could you imagine a fan slapping a basketball
Hey,
player? Bro?
a fan in Brooklyn ran up on Donovan, and Donovan was caught off
That's
guard. He actually threw the ref in
wild.
front of him.
Bro.
And
That's wild energy, bro. Yo, Donovan seen what happened to Monica Seles. If y'all don't know what happened to Monica Seles, Google it.
I'll have to Google
oh
that.
no, I gotta Google that. But
She's a
that
tennis
probably
player.
sounds diabolical.
Somebody ran on the court and stabbed her in the middle of a
What?
match.
What?
Nah, she owes somebody
Yeah.
money.
That really happened.
Yo, who parlay she fucked up, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She owes somebody money.
I mean, I don't know how many parlays was going on back then. That was like way back, probably in the 90s.
It wasn't a legal parlay. It was
Yeah, word. Back in the day, it was number runs.
it was different. It was different kind of
Yeah, maybe
organizations running things.
maybe the dude was a bookie
like
or something.
gambling
I don't
bets.
know.
Yeah, it's probably a bucket. Anyway, let's hit our last topic before we get up out of here real quick. And our last topic, of course, is drum roll. I'm just kidding. Macau, man. Macau's been crazy. He's been crazy on the defensive end. I think he's trying to make his book his ticket for defensive player of the year. He's starting early. You know what I mean? OG hasn't been there, but
Or at least all team defense.
At least all team defense. I mean, first team. Like who would he have to beat?
I feel like as long as Wemby, I don't know how many games Wemby gonna play, but I mean, if Wemby plays 67 games,
He's defensive
He's
player.
probably defensive player of the year.
He's defensive
Yeah,
player.
but that's not fair because Wemby a cheat code. Like all Wemby got to do is lift his arm up like this, and he blocking the shot. It's not fair.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, look, man. It don't change the facts that
My man
the
blocking shit with
facts
his
are the
elbow.
facts are the facts are the
My man
facts.
he got
I mean-
elbow blocks, bro. You can't deny that.
But
This
McCall's
man
second
be
in the league in
paint and
stocks.
blocking people at the 3-point line.
Macau's definitely second in the league in stock.
I did see that, bro. That was Draymond, right? He was
What?
in the paint and he blocked Draymond 3-point shot.
Draymond wanted to uppercut
Yo,
him,
bro,
but
Bro,
realized
do you
he couldn't
understand
reach.
this is how ridiculous that is, yo?
Yo, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I have bad luck with a lot of my favorite players. I'm almost considering making him my favorite player, so we don't have to worry about him, right?
Oh wow!
So, but I wish him the best.
Do it.
Nah, bro.
Nah, because he's
I
not
don't
lying.
wanna
He's not
wish-
lying.
I don't wanna-
The list is crazy.
I
Of his favorite players.
don't listen. Tracy McGrady, Brandon Roy. Listen, nigga, the list goes on. The list goes
Yo,
on.
bro. So basically what you're saying is
Eric Snow was one of his favorite players, and you see what he looked like now.
so basically what you're saying is
Oh no, took him right off the
Wemby's
show.
your favorite player now.
Took that right off the show. Play with me.
See what happens when you mess with. That's what happens when you mess with Eric. That's what happens when you mess with Eric Snow. He took it too far, bro.
too far, bro.
Took it too far. So basically, what you're saying, though, Cap, is that your favorite player is Wemby now. Did I hear that correctly?
My favorite player is Wemby. My favorite player is now Wemby.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Or is your favorite player Shea? Which one is it? Could be Shea.
I like Shea. You know my Antiguan brother. I got none but love for Shea. So I can't do that to Shea. Wemby though. I got some jerseys to hang up, some posters. I got a lot of wall space. Right?
No. Leave Wemby alone. Shea.
Nah.
Shea.
Nah.
Shea.
Wemby. I got a whole one wall.
Wemby
open.
ain't doing nothing right now. Wemby ain't
right now.
Shea.
He's gonna be
Wemby's like 20 years old, bro.
right now.
He's gonna be around for a little bit.
But we
10, 15 years of straight dominance, bro. Trust me. You might see 4 or 5 championships with that guy.
But Tune is right. We live in the now.
Yeah, Shea.
Bro, I can't do that to Shea, bro.
Shea. And speaking of Shea, can I get J-Dub?
Bro, I'm not trading you, J-Dub, man.
Ain't he hurt still?
Nah,
he back.
He just started playing too. He's trying to get him before he get hot, so I could trade him something that's whack. Watch, it's cool. I'm gonna wait till he start bubbling. I'm gonna your tune. You want
trying to buy low.
He's trying to buy low.
I wouldn't buy low.
Mm-hmm. You was trying to trade for him when he was hurt, when he didn't even play yet.
Yes.
I seized you.
He was trying to trade you Javaris Crittenton.
You know what I'm saying?
For Jalen Williams.
Yeah, I've been around the block, bro. I know how these leagues work, bro. I don't make
I wouldn't do that. I was going to trade you whatever that nigga name is, Sharp of the Portland. Shaden. There you go. Shaden, Shannon, Shadoran.
Shadoran.
You don't even know his name, bro.
Yeah, he don't deserve him, bro. He don't deserve him. Kevin Porter Jr. had 30 last night.
Yeah, Kevin Porter, nice. I like Kevin Porter. It just sucks that he can't ever get his act right after a while.
I would love to see Jalen Brunson cook him though. He didn't get to see that yet. Every time
I told you I wanted him on the Knicks.
The dude is he won't match. He doesn't match this energy. He wouldn't match this energy. He would be a lot like he would be a worse version actually of what Cam Reddish was like when he was here. I promise you that. There would be some furniture moving in that locker room quite often between him and dudes like Josh or something like that.
The whole third row.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
From Brooklyn.
Nah, bro. I'm cool. I'm cool. That would be crazy. But anyway, Macau, last four games, he's had 9 steals and 6 blocks in the last 4 games. The dude is just he's everywhere, bro. Like I say, he's everywhere in the court. I think
Second in the
personally,
league in stocks.
second in the league in stocks. I think he's reached a point where he's so comfortable in this system. He's a completely different player than he was last year. You know what I mean? And it's it's kind of like, dang, bro, like was Tibbs that? Like, did he piss you off that much where you just
Well,
you are just
he loathed that guy, bro.
he really
He
did.
really did loathe him.
He really did. It was sad how bad it was, bro. Like he just truly didn't like him. I don't know
Well,
why.
it's because
He wasn't
and
fucking with
shout out.
Thomas show.
No, he wasn't. And shout out to my boy Baller. We was talking about this. Tom Thibodeau wasn't playing everybody in their right roles.
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't play somebody in their right roles, they're not going to be able to produce the way they're supposed to. You can't use a flathead screwdriver on a Phillips head bit. You can try to do it, but ultimately you're not going to get the full work of what you need done,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And Mikel always thrives in a movement type of system. You have to keep moving and you got to keep things going. Everyone just standing stagnant is not going to work. It's
Right.
not going to work. So that's Tom Thibodeau's game. With Mike Brown, everyone was so, a lot of people was like, I don't, we should have, nah. This is the Mike Brown that I felt like what we were going to see. Yeah, you're going to get some lows, but it's like, this is what the system that we needed for this team right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it's ironically, they're starting to go back towards some things that they did last year. It hasn't been as much passing as it was in the
The
beginning.
pace is slowed a little bit for sure.
The pace is definitely slowed. But what I do think it is I think he's trying to work them into the system and have them understand it at their pace and then speed it up. Because I think if you're just running fast and then trying to make them learn through running it fast, I think it's really hard for them to really get it down. We were talking about it the other day, Joe, on the Knicks nightcap. Shout out to Phil and talking about how the difference on like why is it that they haven't ran plays like that, certain plays haven't been implemented and stuff like that. So, I mean it's a little bit different. Kat spoke on it with Alan Hahn last night after the game. Saying that the pace is slowed a little bit, things are a little bit different. He's like, and Cat even says that these are things it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? They're still trying to figure it out. But even Mitch, he got defensive player of the game last night, and one of his caption, the caption of his repost was, "We're not even, we don't even get it. We didn't even get it really going yet. Like we still trying to figure it out." So that's exciting for them. The fact that they have that energy for this season. So, it's good to see. But Joe, talk to me, man. How do you feel about just just on your take of it? My fault.
Of the offense?
Yeah, just the difference in just how the flow of the offense has been, especially with Macau and everything like that. Because that's what we ended up with Macau from Toon.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the extra movement definitely benefits him. I think that the drive and spray pause tactics works for him because he's not really a guy that's gonna beat you 1-on-1 off the dribble. But if you could create a couple of rotations, he could use his first step to beat guys. Like he could make stuff happen. He could get to the basket, which he's been doing more this year, or he could get into his mid range and make shots, or he could get to the paint and kick it out, which he's done a good job of. I think he's averaging a career high in assists, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think it's definitely it's paid dividends for him, man, and hopefully they keep it going.
Yeah, I agree, man. Personally, I think he's like I say, he's a lot more comfortable this year. uh, I just want to see him like we spoke about earlier. I just want to see him, take a little bit more charge sometimes. Like not all the time. Like I don't want you to just start taking the ball out of Jalen's hands, out of Cat's hands. You know what I mean? But when you do have the ball, just be a little bit more aggressive with it every now and then. I do want to shout out. Speaking of that, I do want to shout out Tyler Kolek. He's been looking a lot better recently. And shout out to the coach for actually playing him and giving him consistent minutes behind Jalen.
I told y'all though.
You ain't tell me shit.
He proved it last year that he could do exactly what he's doing right now, which is run an offense, be low turnovers, and make plays for other people. He still got to shoot it better, but I believe that. Well, I don't know. I believe that if he ever gets a chance to play more, that'll come.
Yeah. Also,
I'm not sure where his minutes go once everybody is back.
Yeah, that's facts. That's all facts. But yeah, he's
it's not a coincidence that once we entrusted Deuce with a rotation spot, he shot the ball better. It's not a coincidence.
Yes, that's because that was a struggle. We were struggling with, can we deal with this guy shooting? Like he's good defensively, but like what can he do? But then once you played him more, the shot came around. And I think it's the same because you've seen the shot. He can shoot. Tyler Kolek can shoot. He just, I think in a lot of game shooting, he doesn't have that opportunity to really get into rhythm. You know what I'm saying? But what I will give him credit with is how he's defending. He's been defending his ass off. He actually had 2 steals last night in that game, and it's just he's giving his
great
all
effort, man.
Great effort, just really doing everything that he has been challenged to do at that position, because it's really hard for him to really guard. Isn't it the same thing for Jalen? You know what I mean? But the difference is Jalen has to also go on the other side and give you 40. So that's not your responsibility. So I need you to give me a little bit more defense. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I think he's earning the respect of a Mike Brown, of his teammates, of the guys that he plays with, because he knows they know they're gonna get the ball also, and we know he's out there. So Toon, I know you also felt the kind of way at the beginning of the season about Tyler Kolek, and you came around on the other side of the rock. So tell me how you feel about the recent play of Tyler Kolek.
Nah, I'm proud of young boy. My whole thing with him was I wanted him to be more confident and stop playing so scary on both sides of the court. I know it could be intimidating. Obviously, I don't know how it is to play on that scale, on that stage. But that's all I wanted from him. That's it. That's really all it was. It was nothing personally against him. It was just the way he was playing. It looked like he was afraid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see you playing in the summer league. I see you in the G League. But then when it's time to play on the actual floor of the Garden or wherever you at, you getting nervous. And it's like, bro, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you miss, I don't care if you miss. But put up a floater. You right there by the basket. Someone's, you know what I'm saying? Someone's dribbling at you. Don't back up. Go at them, man.
Yeah. And he's been doing that, man. And finally showing that he doesn't really care about backing down from that challenge. That's not something that he does at all. So you could tell he goes at Jalen at practice. You could see it, you know what I mean? Because sometimes he starts to take the moves that Jalen does every now and then. He doesn't quite have the finish that Jalen has at the basket, of course. But there's a lot of times he gets to the bucket with quick moves that that he didn't have before, that he's starting to develop and add to his bag. And I think with more time, just with more rhythm and comfortability, he's going to be somebody that we are going to want to re-sign at some point, like for sure. Like I don't think that's going to be a guy that we're talking about trading. The more he plays, the more he's, especially if he starts to play in playoff situations and you start to give him important minutes and he's making the right plays out there in those minutes on the, offensively and defensively, it's going to be really, really hard for people to give up on Tyler Kolek, bro, especially at, the fact that, isn't he the high? Would you say, Joe, he's the highest paid second rounder ever?
of all time.
Of all time. Of all time, bro. Insane. You talk to me. You got anything you got to say about Tyler before we get out of here?
Nah, I just want to say shout out to Rick the Ruler and the ghost of Rickmas past. It's been great doing the show with you today.
Shout out to Rick. Shout out to Rick the Ruler, man.
Rick in the chat. What's good, Rick?
No, he's in the regular chat. He's not in this chat.
Oh well, yeah. Well, what's good, Rick?
The ghost of Rickmas past.
And shout out to Big Bro too. What's good, Dre?
Shout out to you, Dre. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. You know, love doing the show with y'all, man.
Yeah, shout out to Dre.
Yeah. Did y'all think today? Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Come on, yeah. Y'all know we busting y'all chops. It's all love. Well, we'll see y'all next time, man. Thank y'all. If y'all still in the chat, shout out to y'all, Ra in the chat, Xavier, Marshall. Shout out to everybody that's still watching. If you're still watching, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, please hit that button, please.
So appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, and we'll probably see y'all next weekend. You know what I mean? Hopefully, we got some more wins to talk about. Hopefully, you guys had a great Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Y'all start putting up your Christmas decorations now.
Oh yeah, yes, most definitely.
You know what I mean? So y'all have a good holiday season. We will
still
talk
eating.
to you guys. You still eating?
Nah, you wilding. You bugging. You bugging. You bugging.
I just threw it all out today.
Yeah, word. I threw that shit out last night.
Nah,
I threw it out today. I give it from
still
Thursday.
Go
ahead.
I still got, so all I got left is I got slab of lasagna left, and I got some cornbread. That's it. Everything else gone.
Okay, I'm about to say that's why your door was open.
Pause. What I say?
Was like, throw that out.
He said it's slab. I don't know.
No, he was like slab of lasagna. I said, whoa, hold on.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Why is that a pause?
He doesn't even know. Yeah, he's the kind of person he'll let her off a warning shot if somebody gets
He just did it. He said it just in case. Just in case. Say just in case.
That was a warning shot, bro. That wasn't even a real.
Sorry.
Oh man, be trigger happy, bro. Like you gotta ease up, bro.
Yeah, I had to like really think back, like what I say.
Yo, oh my god. Listen, everybody else outside of Joe, put up the food. If it's Monday at this point, it's too late, bro. Like,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
You are going to end
it's not, bro.
On the floor.
Listen, I'm telling you, I got
Thursday,
I'm not. Thursday, Thanksgiving. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I give you lunch on Monday.
Monday, you bugging.
I give you lunch on Monday, and that is the furthest out from Thanksgiving.
Nah.
Bro.
Nah.
It cooks just like the rest of the food, like all year round, bro. It's just more food. So that means it goes bad just as fast as it always does. We can't keep this food around. Forever.
But it's not bad.
It doesn't taste bad. Might be something's growing in you that you.
Because it's not bad.
He gonna have the bubble guts.
I feel great.
Damn, I don't know what's wrong.
I feel great.
I feel phenomenal.
You know what? Especially if you wash it down with some good old whiskey, it'll definitely rinse it from all its impurities. I'm sure. So you won't have to really worry about it. Look, let's see. Even Ross said it.
I would show the bottle, but they don't pay me.
Joe said Ross said Joe sprinkles his food with Evan Williams. I tell you, bro.
Wait, what? What?
I told you, bro.
That was funny as hell. Yeah.
Yo, that is funny as hell.
I've never drank Evan Williams, but that shit is funny as hell.
I can see it, bro. He probably sprinkle it all over his lasagna. That's probably why the lasagna is still running right now, my boy. You got the Evan Williams rocking on that joint right there. Nah, I'm messing with you. Listen, rock how you rock. If your stomach can handle it,
Listen, the lasagna be done by tomorrow, and then everybody can relax.
Y'all be fine. Yeah, we be fine.
Well, I'm relaxed. I don't know if your stomach gonna be relaxed, but I'm relaxed.
My stomach. Hey, listen, man. I had a nice meal tonight, bro. It was delicious, and I feel great.
Hey, as long as you ain't going to bed hungry, that's all that matters.
My man got the Teflon steel stomach.
A lot of people are, you know. So
yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
Be blessed.
Listen,
be blessed.
Man,
I said it. That's why I support not to throw out food. There's a lot of people out here that don't have no food, so you know.
That's right. That's right. We could always resort to that. That's the oldest trick in the book. When people start talking about food, you start talking about how somebody else ain't got no food.
It's the truth though, man.
It's true. It's true. So y'all go out there and eat that old ass Thanksgiving food.
Just like it's the truth that your stomach
somebody out there ain't got nothing. It's just the truth. This is just the truth, bro. You got to be careful out there because you never know. So eat the old food. It's somebody out there don't have that option. You know what I mean? And that's facts. That's facts. It's not even be funny. I'm straight up and down. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in.
The refrigerator's cold. It's cold.
That shit better be on freeze, my boy.
The bacteria's in the refrigerator like this.
Yo,
Ross said Joe food looked like a Krabby Patty.
Yo, put it like this, y'all. All right, end the stream, y'all. I'm done.
Yo, thank y'all for tuning in to the Godly Podcast. Y'all have a good one. Until next time, man.
Also, cat in and out. In and out.
Pause.
In and out. Pause. In and out. Pause.
Pass the mic to a killer, he get the slaying. I'm Kakarot, all of my bros is Super Saiyan. We stacking blocks, protect the basket, you in the playing. We at the Mecca, hit the game winning shot like I'm Jalen. Manifesting energies, praying for my enemies. Taking vacays in the keys, working on our synergy. Changing up my wardrobe, never my identity. Smoke until I gotta